Welcome students for haloalkanes and haloarenes part 2nd. In this video we shall be studying about preparation of haloalkanes from alcohol, reaction with phosphorus halides, reaction by thionyl chloride and hydrocarbons, and even by using halogen exchange method. Let's consider first preparation of alkyl halide. In this case student, we can prepare alkyl halides by using alcohol from hydrocarbons or by using alkyl halide. Let us consider from alcohols, and for this the first reagent is hydrogen halide. For example, HCl, hydrogen chloride, and the second one is phosphorus halide. For example, phosphorus chloride and phosphorus bromide. And the next reagent is phosphorus pentahalide. Example, phosphorus pentachloride. And the last reagent is thionyl halide, that is SOX2. For example, thionyl chloride. Thio prefix we are using because the reagent contains sulfur. Let's proceed student with preparation of alkyl halide in detail from alcohol, hydrocarbon, and by using alkyl halide. First we shall discuss the methods of preparation from alcohols, and here by the reaction with halogen acid. Alcohols can be converted into haloalkanes by the action of halogen acid such as hydrochloric acid, hydrobromic acid, or hydroiodic acid in the presence of anhydrous zinc chloride as a catalyst. Let us consider reaction of alcohol, that is ROH, with hydrogen halide acid in presence of anhydrous zinc chloride. Then the removal of water molecule occurs. From the alcohol student, OH would be removed, and from hydrogen halide, hydrogen is removed. So OH plus hydrogen gives us water molecule, and alkyl group, that is R, combines with the halogen X to form alkyl halide. Thus student, we are using alcohol in presence of concentrated, example hydrochloric acid, in presence of anhydrous zinc chloride, resulting in alkyl halide along with the water molecule. Chloroalkanes can be prepared from alcohols by heating the alcohols with hydrochloric acid in the presence of anhydrous zinc chloride student, and for this process it is called as Gross process. Example, when ethyl alcohol, that is C2H5OH, is reacted with hydrochloric acid concentrated in presence of anhydrous zinc chloride on heating, we get ethyl chloride with the removal of water molecule. From alcohol student, OH group is removed, and from hydrochloric acid, hydrogen is removed. Thus, removal of water molecule occurs and ethyl group combines with chlorine atom, forming ethyl chloride, common name, and IUPAC name is chloroethane molecule. Anhydrous zinc chloride acts as dehydrating agent. So in this reaction, student, the anhydrous zinc chloride, what we are using, it removes the water molecule which is formed as a byproduct in the above reaction. Thus, zinc chloride acts as a dehydrating agent. Next, the mixture of concentrated hydrochloric acid and anhydrous zinc chloride is known as Lucas reagent. Many a time, student, in exam they would be asking you Lucas reagent composition. I repeat, the mixture of concentrated HCl with anhydrous zinc chloride is called as Lucas reagent. Now, the reactivity of halogen acid towards alcohol, student, would be in the order hydroiodic acid is more reactive compared to hydrobromic acid, and hydrobromic acid is more reactive compared to hydrochloric acid. Thus, we can conclude that the reactivity of halogen acids towards the reaction is tertiary alcohol is more reactive compared to secondary alcohol, and secondary alcohol is again more reactive compared to the primary alcohol. Thus, student, primary alcohols are least reactive, whereas tertiary alcohols are highly reactive in nature. Let's continue. Reaction with phosphorus halides. First, we shall consider reaction with phosphorus trihalides. Haloalkanes are obtained when primary alcohols are treated with phosphorus trihalide, that is PX3 molecule. Let us first consider general reaction. When alcohol, student, that is ROH, is treated with phosphorus trihalide, that is PX3, on heating, we get alkyl halide. By combining alkyl group from the alcohol and halogen from the phosphorus trihalide, we get the molecule as alkyl halide. Along with this, the byproduct, student, is phosphorus acid with the formulae POH thrice. Example, when methyl alcohol, that is CH3OH, is reacted with phosphorus trichloride, that is PCl3 molecule, on heating, students, it is giving us methyl chloride. By combining methyl group of alcohol with one halogen, that is chlorine atom, so CH3Cl is nothing but methyl chloride. Along with this, we obtain the byproduct as phosphorus acid, that is POH thrice. Next, now students, bromo and iodoalkanes can be obtained by the reaction of alcohols with a mixture of red phosphor and bromine or iodine. For example, when alcohol, that is ROH, is reacted with red phosphor along with bromine on heating, student, it forms phosphorus tribromide first, and this phosphorus tribromide is reacting with our alcohol, forming alkyl bromide, that is alkyl group R is combining with the bromine from the phosphorus tribromide, resulting in formation of alkyl bromide and phosphorus acid, that is POH thrice. Now students, let us consider reaction with phosphorus pentahalides. When alcohols are reacted with phosphorus pentachloride, on heating, it forms alkyl halide. The structure of phosphorus pentachloride, student, can be written as PCl3 with either side chlorine atoms. On heating, student, this phosphorus pentachloride is reacting with alcohol, that is ROH. Then alkyl group would be combining with the chlorine atom, whereas PCl3 part would be combining with the oxygen and hydrogen would be combining with Cl. Thus, student, we can get the first product as alkyl chloride, that is RCl, whereas the second one as HCl and the third one as phosphoryl chloride, that is POCl3. Now students, let us consider some examples when methyl alcohol or methanol, that is CH3OH, is reacted with phosphorus pentachloride PCl5. On heating, student, one of the chlorine atom of PCl5 would be combining with methyl group from alcohol, thus forming methyl chloride, whereas PCl3 part of phosphorus pentachloride is combining with oxygen to form phosphoryl chloride, and hydrogen of alcohol combines with one chlorine atom to form HCl molecule. In this way, students, we are getting three different products. The first one is chloromethane, or else you can call it as methyl chloride. The second one is phosphoryl chloride, and the third one is HCl molecule, hydrochloric acid. Let us consider second example when ethyl alcohol is reacted with phosphorus pentachloride. On heating, student, ethyl group from the alcohol combines with the chlorine atom, thus resulting in ethyl chloride, whereas hydrogen of alcohol combines with the chlorine to form HCl, hydrochloric acid, whereas the oxygen of alcohol combines with PCl3 part of phosphorus pentachloride to form phosphoryl chloride. Next, reaction with thionyl chloride. It is also called as Darzon's reaction. In this, students, an alcohol reacts with thionyl chloride in the presence of or absence of pyridine, which is a weak organic base, to give a chloroalkane, and for this reaction it is called as Darzon's reaction. Let us consider general reaction first. When alcohol, student, ROH, is made to react with sulfonyl chloride, that is SOCl2, on heating in presence of a catalyst, that is pyridine molecule, which is a weak base, to form alkyl chloride. In this case, student, sulfonyl chloride can be written as ClSOCl, whereas from the alcohol, student, that is ROH, the alkyl group from the alcohol is combining with one of the chlorine atom from the sulfonyl chloride, thus forming alkyl chloride, whereas oxygen of alcohol combines with SO molecule to form sulfur dioxide molecule. And students, hydrogen of the alcohol can combine with chlorine atom of sulfonyl chloride to form HCl. In this way, we can get all the three different products: alkyl chloride, hydrochloric acid, and liberation of sulfur dioxide vapors. Let us consider one example. When methyl alcohol, that is CH3OH, is made to react with sulfonyl chloride, that is SOCl2, on heating, student, in the presence of a weak base as pyridine molecule, the methyl group of the alcohol combines with the halogen, that is chlorine atom from sulfonyl chloride, to form methyl chloride. And students, hydrogen from alcohol can combine with Cl of sulfonyl chloride to form hydrochloric acid, and oxygen of alcohol can combine with SO to form sulfur dioxide vapors. Thus, we get methyl chloride by reaction of methyl alcohol with sulfonyl chloride in the presence of the weak base as a pyridine molecule. This method, that is Darson's reaction method, student, is the best method for the preparation of alkyl chlorides, and the reason behind it is the byproducts of this reaction are the gaseous components, that is sulfur dioxide vapor, which can easily escape out readily, and hence the pure compound can be very easily isolated. Now students, let us consider second method for the preparation of alkyl halides by using hydrocarbons. And the first one, let us consider from alkane molecule. Alkyl halides can be prepared from alkanes by the substitution reaction. I hope students you are knowing the meaning of the substitution reaction. The more reactive element displaces the less reactive element from its compound state. Thus, the substitution reaction occurs. In this case, that is, alkanes react with chlorine or bromine in the presence of light, that is photochemical reaction, or else heat, that is thermal reaction through free radical mechanism, and results in the formation of alkyl halides. For example, when methane molecule, that is CH4, is reacted with chlorine vapors in presence of light, we get methyl chloride along with HCl molecule. Hydrogen from methane would be removed. One of the hydrogen from the methane molecule combines with chlorine atom from chlorine molecule to form HCl, whereas both methyl and the chlorine atom combine to form methyl chloride. Now students, let us study about preparation of haloalkanes from alkene molecules by using hydrohalogenation reaction. In this reaction, student, addition of hydrogen halide across the carbon-carbon double bond of the alkene molecule occurs. Let us consider an example when propene molecule, that is CH3CH double bond CH2, which is an unsymmetrical alkene because on the either side of the carbon-carbon double bond, students, we are having different substituents. For example, the first carbon atom is having both the hydrogen, whereas the second carbon atom is having one hydrogen and the second one as a methyl group. So it is an unsymmetrical alkene. When this unsymmetrical alkene is made to react with hydrogen bromide, then student, double bond is reduced to carbon-carbon single bond by the addition of hydrogen and bromine atom across the unsaturated bond. As a result, bromine atom is attaching with the carbon atom, that is second carbon atom, having lesser number of hydrogen, whereas hydrogen atom from the reagent is combining with first carbon atom. It would be forming the product CH3CH with Br, single bond CH2 and one more hydrogen. So students, we can write this as CH3, CHBr and CH3. The name of the molecule is 2-bromo-propane molecule. And students, the reagent hydrogen bromide can combine with the propene molecule in the reverse pattern also. In this case, hydrogen would be combining with the second carbon atom, whereas bromine atom now it is combining with first carbon atom. So we can get one more product as CH3, CH2 followed by CH2Br. Double bond has been reduced to carbon-carbon single bond. Thus the name of the molecule, student, is 1-bromo-propane molecule. Why? Because bromine atom is attached to first carbon atom. Now student, question arises, which product is the major and which one is a minor product? So this answer would be given from Markov-Vinkoff rule. According to Markov-Vinkoff rule, student, when an unsymmetrical alkene, so our propene molecule was unsymmetrical alkene. So when unsymmetrical alkene reacts with an unsymmetrical reagent, so try to understand the condition, reagent must also be unsymmetrical. It is of different atoms. Hydrogen is different and Br is different. So you can't frame the same reaction with H2 molecule or else with Br2 molecule. Why? Because both the atoms would be the same. Whereas here HBr, it is different atoms, thus called as unsymmetrical reagent. Concentrate students, when unsymmetrical alkene is reacting with unsymmetrical reagent, then the negative part of the reagent, what is the negative part here? It is the Br minus. So this bromide anion gets added to the carbon atom containing lesser number of hydrogen. So among first carbon atom, second carbon atom, which one is having lesser number of hydrogens? The answer would be second carbon atom. So students, negative part of the reagent is adding to the carbon atom which is having lesser number of hydrogen across the carbon-carbon double bond. So this is nothing but Markov-Vinkoff rule. Let me repeat once again. When an unsymmetrical alkene reacts with unsymmetrical reagent, then negative part of the reagent gets added to the hydrogen atom containing less number of hydrogen atom across the carbon-carbon double bond. So student, by using Markov-Vinkoff rule, now we can tell that 2-bromo-propane molecule is the major product, whereas the minor product is 1-bromo-propane molecule. So major product means, student, if you carry out this reaction practically, we get large quantity of 2-bromo-propane, whereas very small quantity of 1-bromo-propane molecule. On the other hand, students, addition of hydrogen bromide to an unsymmetrical alkene in the presence of organic peroxide takes place in the manner exactly opposite to that of Markov-Vinkoff rule to form a primary alkyl halide as a major product. and for this it is called as peroxide effect. So we are using organic peroxide, thus the effect can be called as peroxide effect. Let us now discuss about the third method, which is preparation of alkyl halides by using halogen exchange method. In this, student, let us first consider Frankel-Stinn reaction. Iodoalkenes can be obtained by treating bromoalkenes or chloroalkenes with a solution of sodium iodide in acetone or methyl alcohol. So this reaction is called as Frankel-Stinn reaction. Let us understand this with an example. When alkyl halide is reacted with sodium iodide, that is RX alkyl halide is made to react with sodium iodide Na, in presence of solvent, student, as acetone. On heating, we get alkyl iodide with a removal of sodium halide. Thus, when methyl chloride is reacted with sodium iodide, students, in presence of acetone, on heating, we get methyl iodide. Why? Because alkyl is combining with the iodine, so methyl iodide is formed with the removal of sodium chloride. The IUPAC name of methyl iodide is iodomethane molecule. And the next method, students, is Schwarz reaction. In this, alkyl fluorides can be obtained by the heating of alkyl chlorides or alkyl bromides with metallic fluorides such as silver fluoride, mercuric fluoride, and this reaction can be called as Schwarz reaction. So let us understand this reaction with an example. When methyl bromide is reacted with silver fluoride, we get methyl fluoride as the product with the removal of silver bromide. Bromine atom from methyl bromide, student, combines with silver of silver fluoride. Thus, removal of silver bromide occurs, resulting in formation of methyl fluoride. Next reaction, when ethyl chloride is reacted with mercuric fluoride, then, students, removal of mercuric chloride occurs with the formation of ethyl fluoride, that is CH3CH2F as ethyl fluoride. The IUPAC name of this is fluoroethane. Thank you, students. In the next video, we shall study about physical and chemical properties of haloalkanes and haloarenes. Thank you.